Honorable, you have been in the current position, I think, for over 2 decades, maybe 25 years, if I'm not mistaken. Are you considering retirement?
Uh, left to me alone, I would have retired long time ago. I just told you how I became an MP. And permit me to use our last president's quote when he was asked that kind of question. He said, you are not MP because you want to be MP. You are MP because you can." I will add that it's not just because you can, it's because the people want you to be an MP. You know, there's no election that I've had less than 70%. The last one I got 90, I think it was 93, 94%, you know. How do you walk away from the people when the people keep insisting? Last time I announced publicly that I will not stand again, but pressure came. Pressure came from everywhere, from Jogwi to Banteng, and I had to bow to the people's will.
So, will you be considering 2025?
I'm preoccupied now with my mandate. I'm not yet considering anything. We have a lot of problems now. We have to get water. We have to get electricity. We have to get the road to Menji. We have to get the administration back working. And we have to get everybody who lives in Menji to come back to Menji. That's what is preoccupying me now.
Honorable, it was a pleasure having you this afternoon in Cameroon time and morning time in the US this day of Sunday of December 15. Before we end this segment, we already consume, we plan to be for 30 minutes, but we're already gone an hour. I'm grateful that you came. Any last word from you before we end this segment?
No, sure. It's extremely important, as I've said. It doesn't matter what people think or say. It is extremely important that peace returns. You know, it was not easy for us to convince the Italian embassy to do what they have done in the hospital and in Seat of Wisdom. It was not easy at all. And to do it, they had to cut by half what they wanted to do so as to run away from any insecurity. So my plea is that we should all sue for peace. We are starting a movement with people in the diaspora, with people in Cameroon, from the BLM, particularly from Fontaine subdivision, to raise funds to support those who have left the bushes and those who will leave the bushes. We indeed would like them to enter the legal system. We would like them to learn a trade. So we are starting a fund. I'm in discussion with many people in the diaspora and many people in Cameroon. We have not started raising the funds, but we have all agreed that we need such a fund. We have not started because we want the last people who are in the bushes to leave before we collect the money. Because when you collect people's money and you don't use it immediately, it becomes a problem. So many people willing to contribute so that the last guys who are still in the bushes, so that when they leave and join us, we shall take care of them. So let's all pray this Christmas. We shall not feast this Christmas. I've never really feasted out of my house in Liberian for the past 5-6 years. Every year we pray that peace should come. So I call on all Liberian people this Christmas not to feast too much, but rather to pray and to appeal to the few remaining in the bushes to come out so that we can help them so that there can be peace. When they come out, we shall organize. You know, we have traditional systems in those days that used to make sure our borders were free. We shall revive those systems. We shall ask our Father the funds to revive those systems to make sure that when these children come out, there will be no vacuum. Please, let all of us from Liberian pray. Let us forgive what has happened so far. Because some boys are afraid to come out they say, oh, we have committed atrocities, we may not be forgiven. I have forgiven those who burnt my house. I have forgiven those who destroyed my hotel. I call on all the BLM people to forgive what has happened to them. Let us all pray that these boys come out and we take care of them, peace returns, and we develop as fast as we can. Our system is very good now. We have a minister who is dividing the national cake. Tyson is minister delegate in charge of planification. He's the one who divides the national cake. He cannot send it to the red zone, even though he is from that zone. So let's empower him. Let's empower him by bringing back peace. The delegate of the economy and plan in Boya is from Libya. The delegate of plan and economy in Fontaine is from Libya. Let's give Tasson and others the chance to hasten our development. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Dr. Bernard Foju from the BLM for having this interview with us. Dear viewers of Gaza Media, just for disclosure, uh, we have not taken any money from Honorable because Gaza Media is a grassroots free. So people should not see Honorable and say, oh, he's a politician. He has given money to Gaza Media and buy us. Honorable, you are there. So I don't want to make that disclaimer. At least
I don't do I don't do such things. I've never done anything. I've never given money to anybody to vote for me. How much less
no,
to
because our people who
to a journalist to do his work?
we don't want people to think that Gaza media is trying to so that we at least you have listened to our honorable Dr. Bernard Foju talking to us here in this morning, the voice. Honorable, we always sometimes like to bring you back, even though when I was hitting you that sometimes you are so quiet. I would like to bring you from time to time when time really need, so that you can come on here and maybe clarify some of this doubt to our people. And maybe at least moving forward. We really thank you so much.
I will always be available. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.